Hey there, dear Spellweaver community, and welcome back to another snake episode of Spellweaver Ranked. And as you can see in the title, I'm gonna play a deck that I have played before in Spellweaver Ranked, but I've played this in the early stages of Spellweaver Ranked, you know, when I didn't even know. Yeah, I think it was about the time when I didn't even know that vampires existed, which is the only thing that I know how it actually works in Spellweaver. So that's a little bit of a step up. But yeah, I've played this before, but I didn't even... There is one specific card in there that I then added, that I actually threw out of the deck, even though it's like a cornerstone of the deck that you know... It's just awesome. And to let you know, you can find this deck in the maybe description below if I don't forget it. I actually got it from this from the forums, official Spellweaver forums, and it's called Serpent Surprised Corruption Rage Deck, and it has been made by Compendium. So as I said, if I don't forget it, I put it in the description below where you can look at the guy that actually made the deck, and it has been published at February 11th of this year, so a little bit old, but pretty sure it still works. Like, none of the cards got like really hit hard by any patches that had occurred since then, and it's a little bit of a rush deck, as you can see by the hero, but I'm gonna cover it because, you know, it has been a while since I've played this, so I'm gonna go over it again. So we have, of course, as the hero, Zash, the Flamebringer, with Circle of Fire. An enemy creature can't block this turn, which has been played by every aggro rush rage deck. There is only one, but there are a few variations, of course. We have 2 times Fia Dragon Daughter, who I haven't seen in any rush deck whatsoever, which is a little bit weird because it's still a good card in my opinion. Gets removed by everything in the game, but still, it's a removal spell that the enemy can't use on other potential threats that you put out. So, it is ranged, or she is ranged. It's a 1/2/2 speed, and when you deal damage to the enemy hero for the first time each turn, you gain 1 energy for her. And when you pay 1 mana, you can sacrifice her and deal damage equal to her energy to an enemy creature or hero. The most you can get out of this is probably 1 or 2, because she gets removed after that, most of the time. 4 times Rocky Berserker, a card that you see in every rush deck. Rage Rush deck, obviously. It's a 1-speed 3/2 that has a pretty cool ability. It's swift, and when Rocky Berserker is dealt damage, put a Might Emblem on it if it doesn't have a Might Emblem. Rocky Berserker gets +1 speed as long as it has a Might Emblem, so... yeah, if he is damaged, he's not a 3/2 1-speed, he has a 4/3/2 speed, which is pretty cool. Then we have 4 times, this is the first cornerstone of the deck, Flame Serpent. Something that you see in every rush deck as well. It's 2 aspects, 4 mana, pretty costly in terms of the other cards that you usually play. It's a 1/5 2-speed, swift, unstoppable, and at the end of your turn, destroy Flame Serpent. So it's an instant 5 damage, which is pretty nasty. And, you know, usually when you play Rage Rush, you only have Rage. You don't put in any other color. But this one, however, is a little bit different. Because, you know, it's called Serpent Surprise, so you rely on serpents. But we have, of course, since we splash in... Corruption, we have some value cards like the Death Curse Shaman, who is really cheap. It's a 1 aspect, 2 mana, and when Death Curse Shaman dies, choose 1. You can either choose that an enemy creature gets -2 attack, -2 HP until end of turn, or the enemy hero loses 2 life, so it can potentially deal with 3/3, which is pretty cool. Then, Swamp God Emissary, another cornerstone of the deck, 1 aspect, 3 mana, very cheap, 2/3 with 2 speed, and when Swamp God Emissary enters the field, you may pay 2 mana, so we need 5 overall, to return a creature with 1 HP from your graveyard onto the field. And who do we choose? Who has 1 HP again? And you know, the deck is called Serpent Surprise. Of course, we're gonna revive Flame Serpents with that, and the cool thing is they are swift, which means you can attack right when you place them on the board, and then swing in for 5 beats, which is pretty insane. And we have Mesmerizing Spirit to make sure that the enemy doesn't have a lot of cards in hand. 2 of those. It's a 1/2/2 speed flying, and when she enters the field, of course, the enemy hero has to discard a card. Yeah, it's 1 HP, so you can also use Swamp God Emissary to get her back, but of course, you use it to get the Flame Serpent back, obviously. Then as spells, of course, you run Rage, so you run 4 Fireballs. That's a no-brainer. 2 Massive Assaults, because, you know, damage is awesome, and if you have 2 of these out, this one doesn't deal 5 damage, but 7 when you attack. Hands from Beyond to just slow down enemy creatures, because Flame Serpent is just the 2-speed, and if they have a little bit of ward presence, they can block it fairly easily and prevent most of the damage that you are about to dish onto the hero. So that negates that a little bit. Also deals with nature, because they have like pretty fast creatures. Reanimate 4 times. Return a creature card from your graveyard onto the field. Flame Serpent, obviously. Totem of Swiftness 4 times. Whenever an allied shaman enters the field, you may pay 1 energy to make it swift this turn. Yeah, well, this one is a shaman, and this one is a shaman. So, you know, and 3 beats is pretty insane, actually. So, we can make him swift. We can make this guy swift, and then, you know, if we get Swamp God Emissary and make him swift, and we summon a Flame Serpent, and they have a 2-speed creature on the other side of the board, we can just block it with Swamp God Emissary, so we can get the full damage in with the Flame Serpent. That's what this is there for. And then, the card that I threw out when I first played it, which is fucking stupid, is Molten Passageway. We have this 4 times. 2 aspects, 2 mana. And when Molten Passageway enters the field, put a creature card from the top 5 cards of your deck onto the field and the rest shuffled on the bottom of your deck. When Molten Passageway leaves the field, shuffle that creature back into your deck, and at the end of turn, pay 1 energy. If Molten Passageway has an energy, destroy it. So you have this creature potentially for 1 turn out, because, you know, it only has 2 energy, Molten Passageway, so you can attack with it once. But the thing is, you hit Molten Passageway, which costs 2 aspects, 2 mana, and if you hit a Flame Serpent, which requires 2 aspects and 4 mana, you just get the Flame Serpent out, and since it's swift, attack straight away, and it's back to the graveyard, and then you can resurrect it with Swamp God Emissary or with Reanimate. And that's why you have Molten Passageway in there, to get that Flame Serpent out as fast as possible. Pretty awesome, I love that. And then, of course, you have 11 Rage Shrines, you have 7 Corruption Shrines, and 2 Mausoleum of the Dead. Damned. And the next time you play a level 1 creature this turn, an enemy creature gets -1 attack, -1 HP, -1 speed. Mostly there, of course, for the, drop the enemy down in terms of speed, and level 1 creature, we have the Swamp God Emissary for that, we have the Death Curse Shaman, Flame Serpent not, it's 2, but we have also the Rocky Berserker and Fia. So everyone except for the Flame Serpent and the Mesmerizing Spirit is a 1-level creature, so we can get a lot of that with that shrine. Alright, so the Masters just happened, by the way, like 3 days ago, and now we are ranked 222, and we are at a rating of 995, so we are 5 points away from being a little bit relevant, so... and only, yeah, and only 20 or 23, 23 ranks away from actually also being a little bit relevant. Let's get into that top 200, and let's see if we can manage to do that in game number 1 right away. Game number 1 against Tiuri, who plays the exact same hero. Might be Rage Rush. Rage Rush. It's good. It's good. Let's keep it. So we have the Totem, which we could play to just... I should have gotten the Corruption Shrine, I think. We need, overall, by the way, only 3 levels maximum. Like 2 Rage and 1 Corruption to get everything going. I think I'm actually just gonna do that. Look to the brain. By the way, if you want this custom board, link is in the description as well, of course. And yeah, that's Rage Rush, ladies and gentlemen. That's Rage Rush. Good thing is, Fia is ranged. This guy is not. So I could deal with him, and I can actually get Molten Passageway. And he hides it. Let's see. Let's hope that we hit a Serpent. Which we didn't. Ah, well, this is also good. Okay, gets rid of a Shrine. Alright then. Let's see if we can ramp up Fia a little bit. Like, 1 more energy and she can deal with this. Which is pretty neat. He might Fireball, though. Still, it's for... Doesn't play anything. It's for a 1 level creature, however, I was about to say, so... Not sure if you would actually want this. Oh my god. Okay. We are in for a treat at this point. Let's go face. He has three mana. I was about to say he might have a fireball, but well, maybe not. Oh yeah, I have to. I need to have 1 mana to actually sacrifice her. But yeah. So this is back in the deck. That's pretty good still, because you know we have 2 of those in there, so it's 2 cards that he loses. Now it's 3. Okay, that's on the Rocky. Yeah, I still lose everything, however. Ah well. Not too shabby. Not at all. Don't really want to get rid of anything, but... let's go for 1 more card now. Okay. So... graveyard-wise, I don't want to get anything back because I want to use it for the snakes. And I don't have anything in there yet, so... Rocky Berserker it is. Next turn we can just play the Serpent from the hand, and apparently he plays like Control, maybe? Because it's Rage, Dominion. Maybe also like some slaves, like Forced Labor, Champion of the Revolt. Maybe. Wait, he can't block, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. As I said. He still doesn't put that in the front, which is a little bit weird. Nice. Okay, my boy. So now I can just play Swamp. Like, I need 1 energy. Yeah, 1 mana, sorry. And then I can play Swamp God and get the Serpent out of the graveyard next turn. And he's down to 3 HP. If he doesn't have a Champion of the Revolt, it's gonna be pretty... fuck. Damn it! It's gonna be pretty hard for him to come back, I was about to say. But we can just Fireball this, actually. Not a problem. Nah, not a problem at all. And we have 1 more mana left. Oh, and we can make him Swift? Yeah, we got this shit. We got this shit. So let's see. Oh! So we Fireball this. We are down to 3. He blocks with this, though. Could stall a little bit with Massive Assault. First things first, though. No, I should have used it on... oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. He has 3 HP. I should have just used it on his face. Ah, Giant. You're such a dumbass. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Hero's Sign. I'm a fucking dumbass. Ah, god. Low to the brain. But yeah. I think we sort of had this in the bag, however. So, plus 24 rating. We are at 1019, so it was... like, Burning Rage, or Coronas. Burning Coronas without Burning Rage and without Coronas, I think. Weird. However, get this. And, even though it was a little bit of a conundrum, we are in the top 200. Ranked 1... or rank 191, and we have a rating of 1019, so good start for now, and let's see how it goes. Let's hope that it doesn't work like in the Conquest tournaments, where I win the first one and then lose everything else. Next game against the Wok Pump, and let's hope we win. We have 2 totems. It's an okay hand. I draw again, though. Okay. The game wants to see more Death Curse Shaman, it seems. Alright. And we have a Molten Passageway in hand, so... good start. I might Spark for the Death Curse Shaman. Or Corruption Shrine, Rage Shrine, then this, and then Molten Passageway? Might be a thing. Okay, he has the Skill Shrine first. So it's zombies. Makes sense with basic Nepharos. Hero ability that doesn't really concern me, to be honest, though. Get rid of one of these. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Molten Passageway. So Corruption Shrine and then a Rage Shrine? Nah, Corruption Shrine and then Spark into Molten Passageway. Maybe we hit a Serpent right away, which would be pretty nice. But we'll see. Well, yeah, the card back leads me to believe that he actually... So that's an instant blocker for the Serpent. We're gonna go through with this, though. Because we have a Swamp God Emissary. Well, there's another one. Not the best one, but... Alright. Damn it. Not really what I anticipated so far. But we have two Mesmerizing Spirits that we can... Like, both of them which we have in the deck, basically. So we can also use that to make him discard some cards. And he might have something that I don't condone. But this card, though, I gotta say, is like a good stalling card. Can buff it to a 2/3 and another one. Might be a control deck, maybe, because, you know, that card is stalling, obviously. It's basically like a Relic Guard, only a little bit better, because you can actually pump it. Totem. And there's the Flame Serpent. Yeah, let's make him discard some. Probably a Shrine. Or an Assassinate or some. A Cloning Vat. Yeah, well, you know, we might as well, because we're gonna lose this anyways next turn due to Molten Passageway. Don't really need this, though. Maybe another Mesmerizing Spirit next turn. This guy has to Cataclysm, but ooh. He might trust into vampires, though. So he has a little bit of respect from me, though, for that. Discard something. 3 cards, so he's down to 2, which is pretty cool. Another Vampirism, that's good that that is off the board now. Or out of his hand, I should say. Okay. Skill Shrine is good. Yeah. Don't really want to attack because life gain from Vampirism sucks. And Hands from Beyond. I see some similarities in the deck that we actually play here. But we just ramp up. We just let each other ramp up. Which is fine with me. So Rune of Darkness doesn't do too much now, but I'm still gonna get it. Let's go for this. And this. He's just gonna block this. So, doesn't make too much sense. He can go in for some severe damage, though, when he pumps these two, and... Could be a bad time. But we have 5. So Swamp God can fish out the Flame Serpent, but I think we need to go up one Rage Shrine. Like one more aspect to actually get the Flame Serpent out and then deal with these two with Swamp God Emissary and Flame Serpent combo. Might be a thing. The only problem is his life bound shit, because if he gains life more, that's gonna be an issue. You know, when he actually starts attacking. Alright. I mean, can get rid of one of the Mesmerizing Spirits. Or go for damage. Yeah, of course. No. Maybe it was a bait after all. Sophia is really useless. Just because, yeah, she has 1 speed and she just gets blocked. So I think I'm gonna deal with one of the Vampiric Ashes. Or he just takes 6... He takes 6... Ah, well, he can pump him. So he has that going for him. Yeah, he can get 6 HP back by just pumping these two in attack phase. Unless, of course, I block one. Which I can't because it's 1 speed, fuck. Okay. So yeah, I need the full mana. Yes. Here we go. Okay. It's 5 damage coming through still. But oh yeah, he gets rid of this, but that doesn't matter because it did what it was supposed to do. No harsh feelings remain. Now they somehow do, because shit is going crazy. And now he would have gained 2 zombies out of that. Okay. 6 damage coming in. I can't block this though. Yeah, I can't even kill it, so. Worked to a certain degree. That's cool. That's cool. So I run... do I run this though? She can run this into Flame Serpent. Because 7 damage is a little bit more than 6. Is a little bit more than 5. He can't pump it though. But it's 2 damage coming in and 1 HP for him. He has only 1 card in hand, however, which he... Ah, yeah, he used, okay, yeah. So that's getting fireballed, that's for sure. Could pump it 1 more time, but... That's 9 damage and 9 healing for him. Yeah, we might lose this one. Looks like it. Let's see what we draw, though. Another Flame Serpent. Doesn't do too much, I think. So get this off the board first. Yeah, we can't win this. Vampirism is just too much of a shitfest at this point. So minus 19, we are still relevant with 1000 ranking. Dropped back to rank 211 though. And next game right away against Donefin Despina. Basic Despina. Okay. We don't really have any early drops in there, so... We don't even have Burning Molten Passageway, so I think... Yeah, pretty sure we're gonna throw this out. But yeah, Basic Despina. Could be interesting to see what he plays. And there's the Molten Passageway. Have both shrines. That's good. That's a really good starting hand, I gotta say. Good. Good. Alright. Let's actually go for the Fia drop. Spice it up a little bit this time. But yeah, the thing is, like, so far we weren't lucky at all with Molten Passageway. Maybe our luck is gonna change. I hope so. Also, maybe we should swap out... Sorry. Good old Fia... Again. Like, vampires are awesome, but a fucking again. Gotta be shitting me. But... we could kill it. If he decides to block. Which I hope he does. Okay, he does, so he's dead. Boop. Goodbye. Fuck the stalling card. Okay, get rid of this now. Alright. Good. Let's just hope he doesn't have another one. Because that would be shitty. So I think I'm gonna go up another Rage, even though I would rather go up Corruption, so we have those two covered. Ah, well, it's 1 HP that he loses, so why not? Let's see. Ah, perfect. Molten Passageway into a fucking Mesmerizing Spirit, but might as well work. See what should drop. Except for the base. A shrine. Okay. A little bit underwhelming, but alright. No Serpents on the Molten Passageway so far, though. Kinda disappointing. Lightning Bolt. That's also a card you don't see too often, but it's Rage Dominion. Seems to be like a removal deck, so that's fun. Oh, it might be OTK. One turn kill. Well, isn't that fun? It isn't. Spoiler alert. Another Mesmerizing Spirit. Discard some of that shit. Yeah, it's a stall deck, like, control deck, it seems. Fucking Karthus. Vampirism, Dragon, probably, Elder Red Dragon. I know the drill. I know the tip drill. So far I can't get anything worth out of the graveyard. Kind of a shame. Car insurance. Would have been awesome if it would, like, draw into a fireball right away. Let's see. There we go. Fucking finally. First Flame Serpent out of the Molten Passageway. And next turn, by the way, we can also... box this, okay. We can also go up one more mana to get the Swamp God Emissary out, to get the Flame Serpent that's just gonna die now, get that back. Or we can reanimate and get the Flame Serpent back. Oh, I also could have played Fia. Ah well. No biggie. And if he doesn't have any instant removal spells, then we can get the most value that we can get out of Flame Serpent. Destroys that, okay. Should have left that out, because that totem isn't really like something that we actually need in the deck. And a freaking cloning bat. So he attacked, so we can get full damage in, which is cool. Don't have the totem anymore, so we can't go swift and attack him with the Swamp God Emissary as well, but we can live through that. Well, then we have to then we have to totem. Give me a shrine, please. Are you? It's good. We can still reanimate. Right. Well, technically it was the one that we got with Molten Passageway. Six mana, 2 aspects. And another Fireworker. Might get a Tortured Orc. Or an Enchained Soul to get... maybe to get life back. Could be a thing. Yeah. Okay. Maybe he also runs Chalice. Kinda doubt that, though. Okay, ramps up for the next turn. Well, he could have Cataclysm, but that doesn't really concern me, to be honest. Okay, game didn't disappoint me this time. Do we get rid of Car? Who the fuck am I kidding? We can just get the next Flame Serpent out, get 3 damage in, because he's probably gonna block. Yeah, there we go. Still, it's 3 damage. Plus 3 more. Not quite lethal just yet. And 7 mana. Okay. That's the only thing he's there for, to get the Flame Serpents back, so... Waste your removal on that, I don't care. Okay. Riot Instigator. Well, now we can't Fireball Car anymore, which sucks a little bit. Also, we can't get the most value out of that because this shit is blocking. Oh no, actually that works pretty well, because we just use this and then go in for 5 beats. There we go. If he doesn't use the cloning vat for an Enchained Soul, we can actually win by just fireballing him next turn. But I'm pretty sure he knows we play Rage, so he knows we have a... so he knows we have a Fireball, potentially. So, pretty sure he's gonna use the cloning vat again for an Enchained Soul. Like, why wouldn't he? He did that the whole time. Yeah, fuck. 1. Oh, well, do we have a Cannonade in the deck, by the way? It would be pretty funny, actually. Another Fireball? Top deck Fireball? Come on. Top deck Fireball, please. Please, game. Fireball, top deck. I don't know what I can give to you, but would be cool. Would be pretty awesome. It's not quite a Fireball. Come on, game, you can do it. Not quite. Wait. 1, 3. We might have it. Ah, wait. And the fireball! Yes! Alright! Ooh, that was something, I can tell you. Whew, whew, whew. I like this deck, this is cool. Only plus 13 though. For this heart attack I get like 13 plus 13 rating, that's a bummer. But we are again over 9,000, over 1,000. Which means now we are ranked at 198, barely in the top 200. That was game number 3, I think. So we are 2 wins, 1 loss. But I'm not done, obviously. So let's see how it goes. Game number 4 is on the horizon. And let's see how that is gonna play out for us.